Hey, what's up? This is Joe. This video is going to show you a little bit of what happened after the 2024 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, including the flat track races downtown, camping and cooking up some delicious food in the woods, and the always entertaining cast of characters in the Black Hills National Forest. I'm just recording you guys for my next video, so yeah, no pressure. That's all she wrote. Having spent the majority of the past couple weeks sleeping in the work truck during the rally, I returned to my usual spot in the Black Hills National Forest. All right, Sturgis 2024 in the bag. I couldn't be happier that it's over. I'm at the laundromat doing some laundry up there, and just picked up this motorcycle jump pack that Ride Power was nice enough to give me. Kind of their demo model, but seems like good quality stuff. I'm hoping I won't have to use it anytime soon. I had been carrying around a set of motorcycle specific jumper cables, which obviously doesn't really help me that much if I'm in the woods. So I had been wanting to pick one of these up for quite some time, and these guys have been really good to me. Good friends with these guys. They're out of Jacksonville, Florida, and just seem to really make a good product. Hey! Guys breaking down? Where's the next stop? Cool. I'm back on Main Street. They've blocked off a couple of streets down here for one of the flat track races. So interestingly enough, usually on Sunday, this whole street is back to normal, but it looks like a lot of people have stayed an extra day just to kind of check out these races.
Heating up that rear tire a little bit, trying to get more.
Yeah, so part of this course is dirt with one jump, and then the rest of it's on asphalt. A little bit more frustrating than watching a normal flat track race because you've got buildings in the way. You can't really see what's going on. So this should be interesting. This is the new adventure tracker class where these guys are running some type of adventure bikes. I think they're mostly production. You know, Dan Bromley came by the tent the other day when we were working and said he just picked up the Africa Twin that he's going to be riding in this event. So pretty much bone stock, it looks like. Dan Bromley expected to do well in this class. He's a pretty tall guy. And there he is in the lead. Oh, we just lost it. I got it back. And a jump. Unfortunately, despite a phenomenal showing in the first few laps, Dan's kickstand switch rattled loose after one of the jumps and killed the engine, costing him a spot in the top 3. Where do you want to go? What's happening?
What's going on, Joe?
How you doing?
What up, man?
Hey, you're not leaving so soon, are you?
Oh, look, Joe makes it. I thought about it.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Chatting. Man, it worked perfect. So when he sits up, I gotta move tape way up here though.
Yeah.
When he sits up here, if he wants to win, man, he just pops his head above it and just hangs out.
Right on, man. If you want to move it down, basically.
It's actually perfect.
Is
Because
it?
when he stands up here, so he's about this high, and it's deflecting way up
Perfect.
I'm sorry to do this. I'm breaking up the party. I know you don't want to come back, but I gotta go work. I'm sorry.
This is the guy that would know, Montana Matt, and he's going to show me, because I'm planning on heading to Red Lodge after this. I don't want to take my usual route through Wyoming. I'd like to go kind of up. Is this like 212 pretty good?
That's what most people are running out of here, running up that 212.
Yep.
There is some camping right here in the Custer, right just out of Ashland. There's a spot right there. But the reservation is right here, the Cheyenne Reservation.
Okay.
So yeah, that's good. And the Little Bighorn's right there.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool.
Little Bighorn.
Yeah.
And see, then you can, if you care to, you can come up here and cut out Billings and run down here across the Crow.
Yep.
Chief Plenty Coop.
Mm-hmm.
But then you still got to drop back up unless you
Up
wanna
to
take-
Billings.
Unless you want to take that little piece of gravel right
That's
through
like
there.
gravel right there.
Right there.
Is it good gravel?
It's county road.
Hell yeah, I might take that.
So, and then from there, then you're right over here to Fromberg. This Absarki is beautiful country.
Is it?
Red Lodge is right here.
Okay,
So
okay.
anyway, if you can cut across through there, Chief Plenty Coops, and that little piece of gravel right down through Belfry to Red Lodge right there.
Okay.
It's the other than that, you know, you boom, 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 come over here over the Beartooth.
Hell yeah.
But we're planning a trip up to the other end.
Going up near Glacier.
Ray and I we're going up. We're going to the Sun Road.
Hey, there he is. What's happening? Oh yeah, I see you found probably the best spot out here.
This was your spot, right?
Yeah.
Bring me back. That's a good spot. You all rested up?
More or less, dude. I've been doing nothing for the past couple of days. We had like 100-degree plus day on setup. And after that, it's you never really recover because you're constantly working and doing
Sweating.
shit. Ray, what's happening? You guys heading to Montana?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Initially, I was like, you know, some like Air Force, go point A, point B, but and he's like, well, figure it out. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Wherever you go, I'll follow, and then eventually.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, that's how
Yeah.
the best way it works is what. Right. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
That's the guy to fucking follow.
Yeah, that's what I was
Montana
thinking.
Matt. He knows.
He was like, maybe I'll go with you around. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but he might get you rich, man, if he's like got his gold pan
Well, I
out
know, I
there,
saw
man.
I saw that. I might learn how to pan.
He's into it, bro.
And next thing you know, I'll be going buying sand from Home Depot.
Yeah.
Fucking sand.
So people clearing out, huh?
Yeah, really
Yeah, it's
surprisingly
been
fast this year.
Slow drizzle
Yeah.
out ever since Saturday.
So you guys going back to Mexico this winter?
You know, I never planned it, but I've gone, so yeah. The family's already used to it.
Yeah. You can take them down there with you?
They don't want to go.
They don't want to go?
Nobody. Even I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
You know, it's not until John was like, I'm going to Mexico. I was like, fuck, I like riding with John. So I like, tag along.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to go that first year when Dennis and I went. I've improved my Spanish
Have you?
to the point that I was native. The first
Wow.
couple of years, they were like, where are you from? Where did you learn Spanish? You speak Spanish very well. Like we tell them, you know, foreigners about their English. Oh,
Okay,
Your English is
okay.
great.
Tenemos que platicar
Ándale pues.
porque no he estado,
No está practicando.
porque yo he estado aprendiendo el idioma
Tagalog.
de Bisaya.
Oh, de
De
Bisaya.
Bisaya. It's like en las Filipinas del Sur.
No todo es Tagalog.
No, no.
Wow, okay. Es como en México.
Oficialmente Tagalog.
es el-
Hay muchos, hay
hay-
más
hay
que
varios
100 idiomas
Sí.
en el país.
Así como en México también hay varios idiomas.
Sí, claro.
La primera vez que los oí ¿qué están hablando?
Yeah,
You know,
exacto.
es eso.
In Oaxaca,
Yeah.
you're gonna find,
Yeah.
what is that?
French, yeah.
Nahuatl?
Nahuatl.
Nahuatl.
Yeah,
And it's
Nahuatl.
nothing like Spanish,
Yeah,
bro.
la Zapotec. So here's what I do. I'm married. That's fine. I find women because that's how I saw the GIs.
Bro.
That's how I saw the GIs
Bro.
learn Hangul in Korea or Tagalog is like going after the girl. So find a girl,
Exactamente.
buy coffee, sit down and talk.
Exacto.
You know,
Sí.
and this last time, I was like, okay, fine, that was street girl. Let's find a little more educated girl.
Yeah.
And I was on that Google. Oh, okay, that's what that means. So,
Es mejor manera para aprender.
Sí, platicando.
Sí.
Exacto.
Las mujeres.
Sí, la mujer, exacto, también eso.
This is hands down one of my favorite ways to relax after the rally. Basically, you're out there working, your stress level's at a maximum. I just find that coming here is just a good way to kind of melt all that stress that builds up, as well as a lot of kind of physical aches and pains kind of thing. Bottom of the cliff, my chair blew off last night and it got windy as hell and is down here. So I'm walking down here to retrieve it. There we go. Old Faithful. It's a long damn drop. Right up there is where my camp is. Can't really see it at all, but just crazy how some of these trees hang on despite the side of that cliff just being completely worn out. I fully expect one day to come back and my spot to be gone one of these years, but it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, we got the aggressive guard dog of the Camp 5. What's left of it.
Come in.
There's Scotty. There's Vita. What's your name?
I'm Dave.
Dave, and this is your school bus?
This is my new school. It's about 6 months old for me, new to me.
So what all have you done to it?
Well, in order to get it titled, you have to install some things. So I've done a sink, prep table. You don't have to have a bed, but I have a kitchen table with like a booth sitting. I took one of the benches and turned them around so they face each other. I've seen other people do it. A dry flush toilet, which is pretty cool.
Is it?
I recommend them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then I have a bunch of pillows and sleeping surfaces. I got a single bed and a frame on the back. It all folds up when I'm traveling. And when I'm camped, I just open it up and leave it there.
Yeah.
I travel with the motorcycle in the back.
Cool.
So that works out pretty well.
There's the motorcycle we were just looking at. This is not an Indian.
Not an Indian, right? It's a Kawasaki Drifter.
A Kawasaki Drifter.
It was right before, I guess, the Indian name got bought by Polaris or something. Mostly nowadays, everything's kind of battery powered. I have a 420 amp hour battery pack that has an isolation switch. It charges from the alternator, 270 amp alternator, plenty of power. You know, it's a learning curve, but that's all right.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's the best part about it. Rear end gears done, so I have highway gears, 488s in there. So I get about 13 miles to the gallon when
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, when I'm reasonable, you know, as long as
I mean, that's like incredibly good, as good as you could possibly expect.
I think so too. You know, I would love that 14, but who wouldn't, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. This bus was purchased to go to the Baja next winter, like November this year, November, December, January.
Right.
Go down there and just enjoy the beach.
The ground clearance was the first thing I noticed about it, but you got that pipe hanging
that
out
pipe
down
is
there.
exhaust pipe. I have a repair to do there.
So here we go. Here's the inside. Man, this thing must just be a blast to drive.
It is so much fun. I don't know why everyone doesn't drive a school bus. Seriously.
Wow.
It is a blast to drive.
Got this thing outfitted nice. So you took most of the seats out on one side, and he's got his a bed.
I left one seat in it. Well, I left the two bench seats, which is actually a sleeping area. I can convert that real easily.
Yeah.
And then where the table is, that's another sleeping area. It's actually in the low position right now because I have all my bins on here, all my storage bins. And then right behind this first bench seat is a dry flush toilet.
Okay.
Which,
yeah.
It works out pretty well. It took some getting used to, but it's all good now.
Man.
And I got the lift gate in the back, the handicapped accessible lift gate in the wheelchair.
Wow, that's amazing.
The motorcycle goes up on that, rolls into the bus, and with a little bit of muscle, you just turn it around.
But it's pretty easy to get in there, in and out.
No.
No.
No. That's why we're thinking about a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
After working up an appetite looking at all the delectable turkeys and deer in the Black Hills, it was time to do a little bit of the Vagabond Gourmet. I got a couple of T-bone steaks I'm going to cook up. You may remember Dwight from previous videos.
Clutch change, West Montgomery.
Yeah, right, that one. One of the things I didn't tell you is he's actually quite an accomplished saxophone player. I myself used to dabble in some guitar playing.
He plays, man.
Not much these days.
He's a player.
But, you know, at one point I could kind of like play okay for a young guy. So, but I've been out of practice for a while. But anyway, so I got to
right back into it. I tell you what, if you spend a little time, you fall right back into it.
I got to figure out how to get one, man. Some kind of a travel guitar, if anybody has any ideas. Yeah, so we're just hanging out here after the rally, and this is a type of salt that I picked up called boulder salt, which has like 40% less sodium than a normal salt. And instead of sodium, it's got a bunch of other like electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, chloride, a bunch of other stuff that you need.
And it's is his name Boke?
So I've been up, down, backwards, forwards, and sideways trying to figure out the best way to cook a steak in the woods. And absolutely the most crucial element of this whole operation is to let the meat get up to room temperature before you try to cook it. Otherwise it gets really tough, I've noticed. It's still cold to the touch, you know. I mean, it's like not at the point where any bacteria would start growing on it. So you feel that? I mean, it's actually still kind of cold.
Yeah, it's got.
But you know, it's good.
Room, yeah.
But it's good enough, man. We ain't that picky around here. And I'm gonna throw some avocado oil. I like this, especially for cooking in this pan, because it's got a really high smoke point.
Yeah. Getting a Vagabond steak, go watch a fucking movie on top of Scotty's bike.
Yep. Yeah, right. No, that's one of the cool things about it is when you come out here, you talk to people, you get to know people, and then some of the people you don't even talk to that much, but just over the years, just from...
If you do it consistently,
yeah, just from like 20 minutes of conversation here and there, I've gotten to know a lot of these people, and, you know, a lot of them have since become pretty good friends.
You know, my first time ever going to a bar in Sturgis was this year and going to the dungeon because of
Oh,
Ted
you did?
and Troy.
Yeah, how was that?
That's fun, man.
Did they have strippers out there?
Yeah, I didn't mess around with that. By the time the strippers were coming, I was like, I'm good. Well, because I enjoy seeing a striptease act, but then, you know, now you're going to be, well, hey, man, you know, it's like, no.
Oh, it's too expensive. Yeah, I would love to come to one of these that I'm not working.
Oh,
I've never been to Sturgis. I've never really even been to Sturgis. Pretty much the only thing I see is the inside of the tent.
What's the story with the drag strip?
What drag strip?
When you go out to Bear Butte, there's a full-on drag strip, and it looks overgrown as fuck.
I don't know anything about it.
The old sign says there's a camping ground there and everything, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
But it absolutely did not look like it was used this year.
The rotisserie chickens are $10 up there. It's getting about time to move. All right, so now I got this asparagus, and I'm gonna take this pan that's got all that beef fat that's kind of rendered down, use the scissors, chop up this asparagus, add the juice of a couple of lemons, just a little bit of salt, let it kind of steam for a while with the lid on. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a while on the vegetables. This has probably been resting for long enough if you wanna
dive into it.
Dig into that, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. About right?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Tender.
Especially when you're hungry.
I just got a set of kitchen shears, so I'm just gonna cut those up. Yeah, I saw about 20 turkeys over there.
Turkey?
Like right behind you, yeah. Like if I had had a slingshot.
You had your freaking bird.
Hell yeah. All right, a little lemon juice. And then I'll just kind of steam it for a little bit in the lemon juice.
I Not that I'm paying attention to anything, but you know, I can't talk to you. Just poodling about.
There goes Sid. Ooh, yeah. So it's kind of a lemon, you know, rendered beef fat sauce with a little bit of that. All right, so it's now several days after the show. I've just been up here relaxing and not really doing much of anything, frankly. Just kind of keeping the energy level at a minimum, going to the gym, using the sauna. There's a couple of deer right over there. Mama and a baby. Sitting here in my spot on the cliff. But anyway, as you could see that Montana Matt pointed out kind of a good route to the cool little town of Red Lodge in Montana. I'm probably gonna take basically his directions on that one. It's a town that I'd been to in the past and absolutely love the place. The locals are super friendly. Lots of stuff going on in town usually. And I got a beautiful spot in the Rocky Mountains. After spending over a month in the Black Hills, I set my sights towards the great state of Montana and headed west. So as always, if you enjoy this video, please hit like and subscribe. And as usual, I've included an optional donate link in the drop box for anybody that might like to contribute to this project. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.